Greetings to all. Welcome to Future of this Academy. Today we are going to see the daily current affairs of 20th May. Today important topics are line-tailed macaws, then the WHO list of drug-resistant bacteria, Commission on Crime Prevention and Criminal Justice, next finally the Project Elephant. These are the topics we are going to discuss in today's news. Here our first topic. Line-tailed macaws. What are these the line-tailed macaw about and how it looks and their habitat and their threats and conservation status are going to be discussed under this topic. Now, this line-tailed macaw has a scientific name of Maca selinus. It is its scientific name, and this is also an old world monkey. One of the distinguishing features of this species is that the males define the boundaries of their home regions through calls. Their communication system contains in as many as 17 vocalizations. Now it looks like the characterized by the gray mane around their face. They are sometimes called as bearded monkeys. The magnificent line-tailed macaw is named is due to its line-like long, thin and tuffle tail. Now what are the habitats of these are? In the wild, these are only native to India. It is primitive endemic to small and severely fragmented rainforest of the Western Ghats in Karnataka, Kerala and Tamil Nadu. Now, what are the threats to this line-tailed macaws? The biggest threat to overall population of species is the destruction of their rainforest habitat. Now, what are the conservation status of this line-tailed macaws? IUCN of them is endangered. And CITES, it comes under Appendix 1 under the Wildlife Protection Act 1972. It comes under Schedule 1. So that's all from line-tailed macaws. Next, our topic is WHO list of drug resistance bacteria. What is it about and their challenges, the critical priority, high priority and medium priority. These are the things we are going to discuss under this topic. Here, the World Health Organization has released its updated bacterial priority pathogens list, that is BPPL of 2024. It features 15 families of antibiotic resistance bacteria grouped into critical, high, medium categories for prioritization. The list provides guidance on the development of new and necessary treatments to stop the spread of antimicrobial resistance. Antimicrobial occurs when bacteria, virus, fungi, and parasites no longer respond to medicines, making people sicker and increasing the risk of disease spread, illness, and deaths. Also, this antimicrobial resistance is driven in a large part by misuse and overuse of antimicrobials. The updated BPPL incorporates new evidence and experts' insights to guide research and development for new antibiotics and promote international coordination for foster innovation. By mapping the global burden of the drug-resistant bacteria and assessing their impact on public health, this list key to guiding investment and grappling with the antibiotic pipelines and access crisis. Since the first bacterial priority pathogen list was released in 2017, the threat of antimicrobial resistance has intensified, eroding the efficacy of numerous antibiotics and putting many of the gains of modern medicines at risk. Now, the critical priority pathogens such as gram-negative bacteria resistant to last resort antibiotics and Mycobacterium tuberculosis resistance to the antibiotic rifampicin present major global threats due to the higher burden and ability to resist treatment and spread resistance to other bacteria. Here, the gram-negative bacteria have built-in abilities to find new ways to resist treatment and can pass along genetic material that also allows other bacteria to become drug resistant as well. The high priority pathogens such as Salmonella and Shigella are of particularly high burden in low and middle income countries, along with Pseudomonas aeruginosa and Staphylococcus aureus, which pose significant challenges in healthcare settings. In the medium priority pathogens, it includes Group A and Group B streptococci. So, the Streptococcus pneumonia and Haemophilus influenza, which present a high disease burden, these pathogens require increased attention, especially in vulnerable populations, including pediatric and elderly populations, particularly in resource-limited settings. The antimicrobial resistance geoparadises our ability to effectively treat high-burden infections such as tuberculosis, leading to severe illness and increased mortality rates. Now, the BPPL 2024 also emphasized the need for the comprehensive public health approach to addressing the antimicrobial resistance, including universal access to the quality and affordable measures for prevention, diagnosis, and appropriate treatment of infections as outlined in WHO's people-centered approach to addressing the antimicrobial resistance and the core package of this antimicrobial resistance interventions. This is crucial for mitigating this and to impact on public health and the economy. Now, what are the challenges have been seen in this? The BPPL 2024 saw the removal of 5 pathogen antibiotic combinations that were included BPPL 2017 and in addition of 4 new combinations. The fact that third generation cephalosporin resistant enterobacteriales are listed as the standalone item with a critical priority category emphasize their burden and need for targeted interventions, especially low and middle income countries. Now we'll move on to the next topic, that is Project Elephant. Here, the government of India introduced Project Elephant in the year 1992 as the centrally sponsored scheme with the following goals of to safeguard elephants, their habitat and their migration routes, also to address the problems of animal-human conflict, and finally the elephant welfare in captivity. The project is primarily being carried out in 16 states and in union territories. Now, major elephant states in the country receive financial and technical assistance through the Project Elephant from the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. So, what are the status of elephants in India? India has the largest and the most stable population of Asian elephants. India is the home to more than 60% of an wild Asian elephants. The number of 964 elephants were registered in the most recent elephant census, which was conducted in 2017. There are 31 elephant reserves exist in India, and that is now around 76,508 square meter of elephant reserves spread throughout 14 states in India. As per the elephant census conducted in 2017, Karnataka has the highest number of elephants with 6,049 elephants. It was followed by Assam, which has 5,719 elephants, and in the third place Kerala. It has 3,054 elephants. Now we have to know about the Asian elephants. It is the Subspecies as Asian elephants are found which are in India, Sumatran and Sri Lanka. The largest terrestrial mammal on the Asian continent is the Asian elephant. They live in grasslands and forests ranging from dry to wet in 13 range countries across South and Southeast Asia. Elephant herd sizes in Asia are far smaller than those of African savanna elephants. The largest and oldest female elephant herd member is in charge, as known as matriarch of the herd. Elephants' gestation period, which has last up to 680 days, that is 22 months, is the longest known gestation period among any mammals. Females between the ages of 14 and 45 may give birth to calves every 4 years on average, increasing to 5 years by age 52 and 6 years by age 60. Here, elephants have always been closely associated with humans throughout the Asia, where they have evolved into significant cultural symbols. Now, what are the protection status of Asian elephants? The IUCN Red List comes under the endangered. Under Wildlife Protection Act, it comes under Schedule 1, and inside it comes under Appendix 1. Now, what are the threats have been seen for the elephants? Tropical Asia steadily increasing human population that has encroached onto the elephants on vast but not shrinking in the forest habitat. So it has the Asian elephant's current range is home up to 20% of the world's population. The biggest threats to Asian elephants include habitation loss, fragmentation, and degradation. Also, an unlawful killing, that is illegal murder, for example revenge for human elephant conflicts or to obtain their ivory and their products. So mistreatment in captivity, rampant mining and corridors restriction. So genetic variety loss brought and by small population and isolation. So these are some of the threats. Now there are some objectives for this Project Elephant. What are those? To protect elephants and their habitat, reduce human elephant conflict, promote elephant friendly policies, monitor elephant numbers, population trends, and threats to elephants and their habitat, build capacity in range states. Also, the research elephants to help inform conservation strategies. These are the some of the objectives taken by under this Project Elephant. Now, what are the actions taken for the elephant conservation? To effectively manage the elephant population, the infrastructure needs to be improved in elephant reserves. To conserve elephants, anti-depredation teams, anti-poaching teams, and trekkers are employed. Barricading and fencing to avoid human-animal conflict in required areas are promoted. Also, the Gaja Yatra and National Awareness Program to honor elephants emphasizes the importance of protecting elephant corridors. Also, the solar fences, trenches, and stone walling are being installed in depredation-prone areas to reduce the threat of elephants to human habitats. Also, to access the success of field conservation activities, the monitoring the illicit killing of elements, that is MIKE program, which has established 2003, examines trends in information about the illegal killing of elephants from across Africa and Asia. Measures are taken to reduce the number of wild elephant deaths by educating on local inhabitants. The Ministry of Environment and Forest of India established the Elephant Task Force, which delivered its report titled Gaja to the Ministry in 2010. The National Elephant Conservation Authority is now being created in accordance with one of the Elephant Task Force recommendations. Also, to prevent the deaths of elephants by speeding trains, the Ministers of Environment, Forest and Climate Change and the Ministry of Railways have jointly issued recommendations to all the affected states. So that's all from the Project Elephant. To get this PDF download, you can get from our Telegram channel. The link will be provided in our description. To get more daily current affairs videos, follow our YouTube channel, also our Telegram channel. Thank you.